She-Hulk. Hi, this is Mimi. Today I'm going to share the behind the scenes into how I turned into She-Hulk and some footage from the American Ninja Warrior panel at Newark Comic Con. This was the first time ninjas have been part of Comic Con, and it was also my very first experience. It was also my first time doing any sort of body painting, and I stumbled upon Makeup Forever in Soho, New York, and was lucky enough to get the talented body paint artist Kate Alley. And also some help from Audrey Curry. Thank you, ladies! It was pretty amusing to see myself turn green, I must say, and also people's reactions as they walked by the window. I have some of that footage, which I'll show later, and as you'll see, we even inspired a few guys to literally paint their friend green just for fun. And since the paint was clay-based, I was told I was getting a mini facial because it sucks out the impurities. So pretty cool perk.
He came back to take a photo. The kid, he was afraid. Oh yeah, she wants to take me.
I was also told that I might be tinted green for a little bit, but thank God with a little baby oil and elbow grease, I look pretty normal again. This entire process took 3 hours.
Look at that.
Yeah.
It looks so good.
I wonder what color my lips should be. Oh, her lips are purple. Black. Her lips are purple. But you think black? Oh yeah, okay. You think that looks cool? Black lips?
Because I'll kind of ombre it too, and it'll just be just like solid black, and it'll be like
Cool.
like a shaded black.
So exciting.
Audrey, can you pull up that chart I started messing around with? Yeah.
I'll have to practice like the whole.
Oh yeah. You gotta get your growl.
I gotta get my growl. This looks so cool. And look at that bright green.
Yeah.
I feel like I should have had a camera looking out the window.
Right?
Yeah. Like everyone's reactions, you know? I should take some of that. Let's do it.
Sometimes they don't even have a name or a birth certificate, but it's cool because I get to meet a different student, so that you get like hands-on experience of like freelancing. Oh wow, that is so cool. I didn't know that part. You didn't know that part? No, really? Yeah. We use like the for a fundraiser that I'm having. Oh.
Have you told her about your Cambodia?
No, what is it? I'm leaving. I'm going to Cambodia.
Oh my god, that's so cool.
Yeah.
To like live?
Live and work.
Oh wow. Where are you going?
Now I'm going to Nova.
It came out awesome!
Yeah, it looks so much better.
Now time for a VIP look into the event. Big shout out and thank you to Ninja Des for organizing this and inviting me to join part of this panel with these awesome ninjas. Captain NBC Jamie Ron, Drew Dreschel, the real life ninja, Firefighter Noel Reyes, James McGrath, and fellow female ninja Zamira, who also competed with me in Pittsburgh Season 7, and Mei Ling Huang. Here's some footage of the panel. I apologize if audio is not the best, but I think you can hear most of it.
Well, to come back and fight again. And as you see, we had our own progression. He's been out to Sasuke, what, 2 times, 3 times? And James McGrath also has been in Sasuke. And now, like we said, the show is evolving. And again, it doesn't take a lot to be on the show. It just takes a passion for it. You have to have the will to continue to go on, and you have to be able to accept defeat for what it is and just keep it moving. So now we're going to open it up for you guys to ask us a couple of questions about what it takes to be on the show. So anybody want to open up the questions?
How do you usually train for competitions?
Everybody out there has their own methods of training. I don't look at it as training. I go out and play. I go to the playgrounds. I climb on stuff. I'm always
I pretty much do any type of training that's going to involve physical activity.
I just like to do whatever Drew does. No, if you watch the show, you consistently see certain disciplines that do really well. You have the rock climbers, the guys who do parkour, gymnasts, you know, all sorts of disciplines like that. I like to dabble a little in everything. You know, rock climbing is really fun. I do some weight training. I do specific training that he said, you know, like I like to say today's core day, I got to work my core, you know, because you know, I also for work, I'm a firefighter, so I have to stay in shape for that.
So far for me, the hardest time I had on an obstacle course was actually this year at the city finals in Orlando. And I think the most difficult obstacle on that course was the double helix. It didn't really look like much, and I figured, oh yeah, I've got the upper body strength and grip strength for that. I'll have no problem with it. And about halfway through that thing, I started panicking because I was like, this is getting kind of hard. And I'm only halfway through this thing. I don't know what I'm doing with this. So I definitely started to panic a little bit. Luckily made it through that. But yeah, that was the hardest time I had on a course and the most difficult obstacle I've done so far.
So I always answer the weather is the hardest obstacle. We run a 12-hour day from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. So we run the course at night. And it's usually pretty cold, pretty rainy, pretty slippery, and very cold. So the weather always seems to be the hardest part. But obstacle-wise, kind of going back to what Noel was saying, we always make obstacles and try to make them harder than the show. You know, we've seen it at different gyms across the world, or I don't know, you've been across the world, I haven't yet. But if you've ever seen, the newest one I've seen is a pegboard. Does anyone know what a pegboard is?
Yeah.
Raise your hand if you know a pegboard. Okay, peg goes in this way. Instead of that, put a bolt through it and put it in the ceiling. So now you're hanging from a pegboard. And then that got too easy, so we put it into steps. So now you're going up steps. And then when that gets too easy, someone will make it harder.
That, I would say they all are harder than they look initially because they always change and you never know what you're up against. So in terms of training, I just want to mention that unlike Drew over there, I never skip leg day. And I also hate running, so probably all good. This year, I'm definitely training a lot of grip strength and a lot of balance.
Any more questions?
One statement and then question. The statement is all hail G4 because that channel was just great.
I don't know why I stopped. So I started rewatching it, I think in like 12th grade, like my senior year of high school, I started watching all over again from the first one, from Dragon Ball, and watched the whole season again. And then Goku became my new favorite superhero role model that I just wanted to be like him, to always push my limits, always try to exceed my body's limitations, and push myself to the breaking point. And knowing that every time I do so, it's going to leave me weak and battered, but I'm going to come back stronger than I was before. So I just, and like Noel said, the handstand push-ups, that was something that I saw that and I was like, I totally can do that. So I started practicing and training, and I have to do handstand push-ups. So if there's something that you want to do, it's not without the realm of possibility, unless it's superpowers and radioactive stuff, but you can totally become your own personal superhero. Jamie Ron, Captain NBC, he's a superhero. All there's so many kids. So many kids look up to him like he's a superhero. He is a superhero. You should see some of the crazy stuff he does. He's Captain NBC. So everyone out there, you like superheroes, you want to be one, go ahead. Don't try to be like Superman. Don't try to be like Goku. Be your own person.
There we go.
Must be a new deck.
Are you done?
Oh crap, we did it. Look at that.
Anyone else? Any questions?
Anything good?
Now whoever told me he can do that,
My question is, can I get a picture?
So that's literally, you cut the deck, literally.
We held card ripping contest.
Oh, I know the trick.
Joshua, let me see. Oh, wow, that's... Joshua, let me see.
And a push-up contest. With a winner going home with rock climbing passes and 3-ball climbing gear. Shout out to 3-ball climbing for being our sponsor. We also did a radio interview at the end. The rest of this video is just some random footage of photo taking, autographs, and some cool costumes. Enjoy, and thanks for watching.
Go, Drew. I got a whole bunch of weapons. I got zip tied up everywhere. Weapons, zip tied. So I put him into it.
Yeah. Oh my God. I'm gonna forever think of you. You're the assassin right here.
That's great.
I nerd rage hard when I play video games. And it really does feel like the controls are jumping on me.
We got Show Love Superman and She-Hulk. He said, you got it right. I'll kill you now.
Hey, Lantern, where's the rest of it?
It's in the wash.
Logic
Click subscribe, stay tuned, check out my other videos by clicking on these links here or explore my playlist. And feel free to follow me on Twitter at EatNotDiet or connect with me on Instagram or Facebook at Mimi Bonnie. Thanks for watching.